Alright guys, here we are back with round 8. This is the last round and we are going to watch match directly about top 8 competition.
Yeah, the guys are X1 right now, but their tiebreakers aren't very good, so they have to play basically. And we have Martin Pelikan against
on the right,
against Han Jacob Godek
on the left.
Yeah. And actually one of the guys is playing very interesting deck. He plays the Vampire Hex Mage combo or Dark Hex combo.
That's Martin Pelikan, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Whatever you want to call it. So it should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, we are looking forward to it too. Because actually I haven't seen this deck in action much. Like I mean, like I saw it, I know how the deck works obviously, but I always thought it's not a very good deck. So I'm pretty excited because Martin has X1 with it. So I'm excited.
Knows how
to play it.
Yeah,
exactly.
His opponent plays Bug Delver. So you would rather have white than black against the deck with Darts.
Yeah, definitely.
That's for sure. Anything particularly interesting in the deck? He does play 3 Duresses in the main, 4 Inquisition of Kozilek.
No Totsies, right? Because he probably don't care about creatures that much, so you rather save 2 lives.
Also, he has 4 Pitting Needles in his main deck, so he's probably very concerned about Wasteland, which makes sense.
Yeah.
3 Pyroblast main deck. So he's basically all in on a combo. He also has 4 Sylvan libraries.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, like, Sylvan library is obviously great card, but I have a problem with playing 4 because once you draw them in the multiples, they, like every other Sylvan library is real bad.
Yeah, it still does something if you have fetch lands.
Yeah.
It works that way, right? You can.
It works.
Then you shuffle.
Yeah, after the way it works is after the first Sylvan library resolves, you can shuffle your deck and basically see 2 new cards, right?
And he not only has fetch lands, but he also has 4 crop rotations, so he actually has lots of shuffle effects.
Oh yeah.
So the second Sylvan library isn't even that bad.
How about the third, Peter?
Well, that's a little bit very.
No, the thing is, once you have first one, like first Sylvan library with that many shuffle effects in your deck, you will probably avoid drawing the second copy if you want to. So
unless you draw 2 of them in your opening hand, you should be fine.
Exactly.
Alright, here comes the Inquisition. His deck is really painful. He has like Sylvan libraries, mana confluences.
Yeah, well, he's all in the combo. He probably wants to kill his opponent like, I don't know, 10, 3, 4 at max. So he doesn't really care about his life total that much, I think.
Yeah. His opponent is just playing, stock Bug Delver. As much as the disruption concern, he has 3 hymns to Turak, 2 Thoughtseizes, and then the usual sweep of counter spells. He also has 4 Abrupt Decays, which doesn't answer the 2020, but are pretty good at dealing with Sylvan library, for example.
Because the 2020 is of course indestructible, or the Martyrlage, that's the name of the witch, right? Martyrlage token?
Yeah, I think so, I'm not sure. But
it's indestructible, so no Abrupt Decays there. So Peter, who do you think is a favorite in this matchup? Because I kind of want the Hexnade combo to be favorite, but I'm not really sure if it's a good matchup for it.
I actually don't know, but the Bug Delver isn't particularly fast, and he has 4 Sylvan libraries. So unless he dies like to Quick Delver or something, I think he will be able to assemble his combo, but I have never seen this matchup in action, so we will see.
Yeah, me too, yeah, I'm very curious about this one.
One microphone is much louder than the other.
Okay, sorry.
That might be because I'm too close to it. I'll go a little bit farther. Is it better now?
We hope it. We sure hope it is.
Also, it is a no. I'm doing nothing. It was 1-0 here.
Oh, no, it's 0-0. Yeah.
Thoughtseize back the other way, discarding the expedition map. But
I mean, like, his deck is sweet. Like, look at the sweet deck. You play like expedition decks. You play expedition maps. Sorry. Then you play crop rotations. And you like a bunch of one-off lands like Maze of It, Surgery Step. Surgery Step, is that the one
The
that
one that
gives
gives protection.
protection.
Yeah, so it's good
It's
against
pretty
darts.
decent. Yeah, it's good. Like you can.
Crop rotation it if they search your
Yeah, it reserves your
2020.
like 2020 token. You can crop rotation for surgery step and give it a protection, which is sweet. Yeah, I'm excited to see this deck.
Looks like the draw of the bug delver is pretty good though. Yes, wasteland, couple creatures, Totsies. We'll see. But it looks like Hans has 2 crop rotations, so unless there is any, you know, force of wills from Martin Plague outside, he can maybe go up here.
Yep.
Even through the wasteland, which would be impressive.
Martin Verpelikan doesn't play any first of all, right?
Oh really?
No,
He does.
Yeah, but that's not Martin, right? That's Hans. Hans does play.
No, the loam guy is on the right. Hans plays the loam.
Oh,
He has
that's
expedition
true.
map in his graveyard.
Yeah, that's
so-
true. That's true. Okay.
Yeah, it's which.
Yes, I know.
Alright.
So this is Hans, right? Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Hans plays the bug delver.
Yep.
Alright, let's see if he can if he can combo up through this wasteland.
Wasteland is really decent.
Yeah, I mean he can use the Span Sage. He will wasteland and he can crop rotation in response.
Yeah, in
to
response.
that.
Yeah, sure.
But he's probably trying to wait for one more line to play run days
Yep.
or something like along those lines.
Let me just remember. He's from.
But you know, I'm not sure whether waiting to draw a land is better than giving your opponent time to throw some more destruction. He might go for it now that he saw the ponder. We will see. Okay, he's again mid combat.
Can you explain to me what happens by the
Looks like Hans is asking what will happen if he lets it resolve. Looks like Hans is just asking what exactly will happen. So
Yeah, exactly. Like what's happening there is like Hans stopped 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 Martin when he tried to copy. Yeah, I know. Hans started Martin when he tried to copy the Dark Depths with Thespian's page and put 2020 creature on the board, and he's asking Judge what will exactly happen if he lets that resolve, because he wants to make sure that he he doesn't die to corporation, I think.
by the way, we will correct the double bug delver mistake there in a minute. Don't worry. Right, looks like he's wastelanding the in response, and he will get crop rotation.
Yep.
So let's see if he has a daze here.
Yeah, but it's just going through the motions
What is he going to find though?
Thespian stage?
Well, another
And copy?
one, but he can go off this turn because he doesn't have additional 2 mana. Because he targeted. The
Yeah, I know. But he will, go off next turn, and there's really no downside to that. Oh, of course, like you would like to have the 2020 right now, but it's still okay, I think, right? Because Hans will no longer have any wasteland. Yeah.
Unless he now plays like a second wasteland, which,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
he definitely can of the.
Oh yeah, sure. But he needs to know. I mean, like now, because I don't think Buck Delver has a answer to 2020 flying indestructible
You
feature,
can like
right?
jump it for a turn with Delver,
Yeah,
but
yeah, but that's not going.
oh, here's
That's not going. Oh, he's another wasteland.
yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, really? Why so, Peter? Enlighten us.
I don't know. I heard baseline is pretty good against that. That's if he drew the pitting needle now, he could have played it and in response to wasteland just make 2020, but he didn't.
Yeah. A misplay maybe?
Well, we can fault him for not drawing the pitting needle.
Yeah. You can't blame him for that, that's for sure. Here we go, so round 8. Okay guys, that Twitch should be updated right now and all the details should be fine. So except the live, which we will get for you very, very soon.
Yeah, it looks pretty good for Hans here. Here's another Delver. So I think Martin, you know, unless he draws another dispensation now, and he actually did. Wow. So I don't know about this life total, but if he's, you know, at about 10, he must still win. We'll see. Well, then Hans is done so.
Yeah.
Alright. Pretty good play here. He revealed the Forcible to Delver and then fetch land, because Forcible doesn't really do anything at this stage of the game, so he would try to draw something else, like a Treasure Cruise for example. I mean, even something like Tarmogoyf would be pretty good here because he has 2 Delvers to chump with. So what is gonna be?
So are the Delvers on the jumping duty right now? Is he gonna go off? Is Martin gonna go off? No.
Well, he's gonna have 2020, but he's
Yeah.
at 7.
Yeah.
So he can like pass, jump with Delver, drain with Shaman, put him down to 5, attack with the second Delver, put him down to 2, and then kill him with Shaman. So
Yeah,
but
that's
if he attacks
insane.
now, he's dead. He shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not technically dead.
Well, no, but if he attacks now, he loses one of the Delvers in the combat, right? Then he loses the Delver in the combat. Then he has to chump block with the other Delver, and he will, not have enough.
This is bad. Just pass. If,
Yeah,
if
that's
he wants,
definitely
if he
better
wants
play.
attack,
Yeah.
you can just continue draining with the Shaman.
Yeah.
If he attacks, he's just dead unless he is removal.
Yeah, exactly. This is definitely the correct line of play. And there we go.
That
There's the
being said,
2020 Martin Leash
if
token.
Martin draws like a Pyroblast,
Oh, Pyroblast will be, he wins.
or like, yeah, but he didn't. So
Yeah.
he's probably just dead here.
Yeah.
He might have one more draw step if he just stays go. If he attacks, he's dead.
Yeah.
Alright, he's dead. So,
Like, what was the hope there? Do you think he hoped for like Hans not to block, or
he probably knew
misclick and not block?
He probably knew that if he doesn't attack, he's dead anyway.
Yeah.
So he just, I don't know.
Yeah. Tried it.
Maybe your opponent will scoop because, you know, he will mistake it for a miracle. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But I mean, like those things that you know, like happen, or maybe he mistakes the flying ability for an unblockable ability, you know. And I mean, like these things happen, so you should definitely try it, you know, till the last
It
moment.
doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, exactly. It costs nothing just to tap your creature and attack with it. So what are the sideboards? Do you,
Let's see.
I think Martin definitely wants some Pyroclasms, right? The Hex combo guy.
Probably.
I mean, look, it goes Shamans and Delvers, so it must be sweet. The only thing it doesn't kill is the Tarmogoyf, yeah. But
Yeah. But what is he gonna take out though? That's the better question.
I have no idea. I've never played this deck before, so I have really no idea. I mean, like, I could see like 7 discard spell being not that good, because especially Inquisition because like doesn't discard Force of Will.
Yeah.
So
And like lots of your opponent disruption is discard anyway.
yeah, exactly. So like I would definitely take out some discard spells, like some Inquisitions. Duress I think is fine because
Yeah.
it discards Force of Will and it's just better than Inquisition of Kozlik in this matchup, I think. So I would definitely take out some Inquisitions, and he doesn't play 4 Sylvan libraries, by the way. That's Sylvan Scrime, Peter. That's something different. That's
2 mana
that's,
search for
yeah,
land.
that's allow you to search for
Okay,
any
okay.
land. He doesn't play 4
Alright.
libraries.
Oh, he does. See?
Oh, he does. Okay, so he plays
plays
4.
both.
Yeah, he's a Sylvan guy, definitely. He plays 4 Sylvan Scrimes and 4 Sylvan. So I can actually see like taking out one of the Sylvan libraries.
Yeah. The
Because-
matchup isn't grinded enough.
Exactly, the
But it's
matchup
really
isn't
good
grinded
against
enough.
this spell.
I feel like this matchup is gonna be like are you gonna be able to kill me in time, like is the Delver gonna kill me in time or
That's
not?
true
So-
if they have Delver, but against like a draw with him and Tolsi's, the Sylvan Library is
yeah,
gonna
but
be
the
great.
thing is, like, can Hans really afford to keep land without like really good threat like a Delver or Tarmogoyf? And because I don't really think so. So I don't think
I mean, he's probably gonna
Hans-
keep like a Delver or him,
yeah.
upper
but
BK.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not gonna keep a land without a hand without a threat, right? Because even though
I think
when Hans is gonna have like a heavy disruption hand, I think Martin will sooner or later will be able to assemble the combo, because like his combo is basically just lands, and he has so many ways to find lands he needs that I feel like one slow library might
so
not
like
be very
you
good.
would mulligan a hand with like a Shaman, him, Ponder, Brainstorm, and Freelance. Probably not, right? Like basically
No.
any hands which 3 or less lands
Yeah, but
that can cast your spells is probably good. I mean, would you really mulligan that? I mean, maybe it's right to mulligan it, but I can't really see him doing that. Also, let's see what he has to board in. He has one more Tolsi's, one more him.
Hans has one more Tolsi's, one more him.
Vandalin Click. Bitter Blossom, that's actually huge because it can jump.
Oh, you can jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very good. How many Bitter Blossoms does Hans have though?
Only one.
Only one? Okay, come on, Bitter Blossom. I wanna see it. I wanna
Yeah, me too.
I wanna see Martin Leash eating, the small tokens from Bitter Blossom. That's gonna be awesome.
That's basically it. He has like 2 envelopes, but that's probably worse than something else.
Yep.
I mean, it does counter like a direct
So
or Sylvan.
he only brings in like 4 cards. Him to
Yeah, it
Thorax,
looks like
1
4.
Tolsi's,
Blossom.
1 Vandalin Click, and 1 Bitter Blossom.
Yeah. I mean, he might cut the upper BKs because he didn't see the Sylvan Library.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, is there any other target for it? Like there is in the needle, right? But I don't think Hans is really concerned about Pithing Needle. Is he? Like it can like you can say
You can
Death
name
Ray
the-
Shaman,
you can
right?
name this stage, right?
No, but I'm saying but
From-
Martin
no,
plays
no.
Martin plays a pit 4 Pithing Needles in his main deck, right? And I'm saying
That's against Wastelands.
oh, that's against Wasteland, that's true. Oh, because of course Pithing Needle can
Name
you can name lands, yeah. That's the friction revoker, right? You can't name lands,
Yeah,
but
you can name the creatures.
yeah, you can. Yeah.
Like the opposite. It has only Tolsi's, doesn't play Stifles. Stifles. Is it Stifle or Stifle?
It's Stifle, I think. It's Stifle. You might be like stifled, so you're stiff. I don't know. Yeah.
Looks like a turn 2 Inquisition
Yep.
out of Martin.
So he actually did leave them in. Maybe not all of those. Maybe like 2.
Well, they are definitely better on the play because you
Oh,
can
yeah, sure,
hit, you
that's
can hit
fair.
the creature.
But you see, that's Hans responded with a brainstorm because he wanted to hit all of his best card on the top, but Martin was prepared there with Fire Blast. So
I'll still have a day.
Pyro Blast, sorry.
He's deciding whether he wants to play it,
Yeah,
which I think he should.
yeah, me too. It depends on what he has in hand, though. Okay, he does it.
Well, first
I
of
mean,
all, the
I
base is
can.
probably not going to be very good anymore.
Yeah.
Also, the brainstorm against Inquisition is so huge that even though you were a little bit behind by doing that, I think it's still, you know, valuable enough.
Yep.
Sorry guys about the live totals, but it's really challenging to, commentate a game and change the live totals at the same time. But we will try to.
The thing is, because we sit in a very different room than the players do, so every time we want to check the live totals, we have to go there and then go back. So we will do our best to keep you as updated as possible. I mean, like Martin's deck looks really sweet. I would love to play with this deck. I mean, the problem I have with this deck is like even if you do get off, the 2020 token is like really vulnerable to sword support shares, some bouncing effects, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So even if you actually do go off, it's very
Terminus.
yeah, terminus. It's like not clear that you will actually kill your opponent.
Yeah.
But if you play like undeck the storm, if you go off, it's like for sure you will you'll cast tendrils for like I don't know 22, 24. So.
By the way, we just saw he kept in the upgrade case, so he probably knows about the silver libraries.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't imagine him keeping that card in.
Well, maybe because he wanted
He
to.
can Hex Mage. That can just be the game here.
Yep. I actually can imagine him be.
I don't really like this. He did it on his main phase. I would at least wait to his upkeep.
Yeah, exactly.
So that if he has a Stifle, he at least wasted a mana on his turn. But it's a small thing. It's also unlikely that he plays Stifle. But it's still just a correct thing to do. Yeah, that's a good point with the sword.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Like the point is, if you sword 2020 credit token, you get plus 20 life, which means your silver libraries will get infinitely better because you get 20 more life, so you can draw into some more cards. And I definitely agree with that. But with so many miracles like hanging around, and they all play like 3 or 4 terminuses, I think the 2020 token still might be a little bit more fragile, but the sword definitely does have like its downsides because you give your opponent plus 20 life. So
also, it might be one of the reasons why he plays the 4 silver libraries, so he can just rebuy after he gets sorted.
Yeah.
Alright.
But
Hans still didn't see any Sylvan libraries, so he might bring those FRBKs out now.
Yep.
Also, it's likely that he will side out some of the libraries out on the draw. So
Yep.
the DK is definitely much worse here.
But actually, I can, even if you don't know about the libraries, I can actually see keeping in some decays because you definitely know about the Pithing Needles and you want your wastelands to be active. So you can actually.
I don't think he saw the Pithing Needle, but he can kind of assume that he plays.
Yeah, I mean, like I haven't seen much of these decks, but the few I saw, they all played for Pithing Needles because you just want to get around wastelands.
Yeah. I'm just wondering what is he getting? Like, he probably just got like one of each.
Yeah,
because like every card in his deck is so good. It's either threat, card draw, or disruption.
Yep.
I don't know.
In Hunt's deck.
He might have got like his own Sylvan library.
He plays one, right?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't even know.
Well,
Treasure Cruise is too slow.
We can ask Hans after the game because he seems like pretty familiar with the deck, so I'm sure he knows how to sideboard pretty well. Treasure Cruise, but he only plays 3 Treasure Cruises, Hans, right?
Yeah, he might go down to 2, potentially.
I think I would rather cut a Sylvan library than a Treasure Cruise.
Of course, but he needs to bring in 4 cards.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want a 4 DK, so maybe like 2 DKs, 1 library, and 1 Treasure Cruise or something.
Yeah, something like that maybe.
I like all of the other cards more.
Yeah,
Like, discard
like
is great,
discard
Delver,
is,
Shaman, Goif is great.
all the threats and all the discards are great, and the
And I
counter
feel like
magic
Ponder
too.
and Brainstorm is better than like a Treasure Cruise.
Oh yeah, I
In
agree
this matchup?
definitely. Yeah, in this particular matchup, I agree. Yeah, because the thing is, like, you are guaranteed to cast Ponder or Brainstorm for mana, where you're not guaranteed to cast Treasure Cruise for 1 mana anytime you want. So.
Actually, there's something I wanted to say, that the Blue-Red Delver doesn't actually play Wasteland, which might be one of the reasons why the Dark Depth is, you know, significantly better now.
That's a question though. But why don't they play Wastelands? Why do you think they don't play for Wastelands?
They play like so little amount of lands, so they can fit all of those cantrips in their deck.
Okay, so they actually can like afford to play Wasteland, you think?
I think, you know, they play probes, dot scores and stuff, so they can like turn free Treasure Cruise or whatever.
But if you remember, like, I know the deck work a little bit different. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, if you remember Canadian Threshold, the Rock Delver, the basic version, they play like 17 or 16 lands and 4 Wastelands.
Yeah, I'm not defending it. I'm just trying to find a reason why they didn't play the Wasteland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which version do you like more though, the Blue-Red Delver or the Rock Delver?
I think the Prague Eternal is really well positioned right now because the Goif is so good.
Yeah, me too, exactly. Like, turn to Goif on play, it's like gonna be a huge problem for Blue-Red Delver deck.
Yeah, exactly. It's really good in mirror.
Yeah.
The Blue-Red Delver might be better against the other decks, so overall it might be better deck, but in the mirror the version with green is definitely better. Alright, here comes Shaman and Wasteland. That's, you know, exactly what he needs. I mean, he would rather have a Delver than a Shaman, but it's still pretty good. And he has 2 more Wastelands. I mean, unless he has Spitting Needle, he's pretty dead. But if he finds a Spitting Needle, he's in pretty good spot, because Shaman is an, you know, significant
threat.
Yeah. Doesn't hit very hard.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very good card, but it only hits for 2 per turn, which is not like enough. And we still like assume that your opponent will have cards or you will have cards to remove in your graveyard, right? Because once all the sorceries and instants are gone, it's basically like just 1/2 that does nothing in this matchup.
Yeah, Death Shaman isn't good because, you know, it attacks hard. It's great because it's, you know, mana accelerator that also does that. But when it comes to attacking, you would rather have a Delver or Goif, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, sure. But the 2 Wastelands are gonna be very tough to beat for Martin, I think, unless he has the Pissing Eagle.
I think he plays 4 of them, so it's not unconceivable. But
oh yeah, sure. I'm not saying I would concede. I would definitely not concede a game like this, right? Because you still have a very good chance of winning.
No, I'm not sure about his Hex Mage here. Like, he's not gonna really raise him. The only reason to play it is discard spell. But if he like decays it now, it's pretty bad. But he might be more concerned about the discard spell, I'm not sure.
For Hans Jacob, so
he just drew 2nd Hex Mage, so he might actually raise the Shaman. That
would be sweet.
Yeah.
Like if the combo deck kills off the creature deck, let's say, with like only 4 creatures in their deck, something like that.
Yeah, basically like 2 Black Knights attack.
Yeah. Like, I mean, like if Hans Jacob draws some more Wastelands, I can definitely see it happen.
Yeah. Here comes yet another land.
Yeah.
What is that? He just drew a Wretched Bomb?
No, he drew a Dark Depths, I think. Another copy of Dark Depths. Oh no, it was a Wretched Bomb. Wow.
He can definitely raise a Shaman.
Yeah.
Even if he draws a Delver, that's
for him. That's gonna blow out the board anyway. Because the thing is, Martin doesn't have to, you know, like burn the Wretched Bomb right away. He can just, you know, comfortably sit in his, you know, driver's seat and keep pressure on with his 2 Hex Mages, and then when or if Hans Jacob draws another Shaman or the Delver, then he can just blow the Wretched Bomb up.
I think Hans overvalued the Wastelands a little bit in this game. Like he played Ponderer and Brainstorm, and he probably kept a little bit too many Wastelands than he had to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not following him for losing the race to Hex Mages. Like no one would expect that, but like he would die to Pitting Needle, and like
Actually, that's an excellent point from one of our fans on the chat that he played the Hex Mage because he only had an Urborg, and the Hex Mage is double black. So and since Hans had like 3 wastelands in play.
yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that.
Yeah, so if Hans wastelanded his Urborg, Martin's Urborg, Martin wouldn't be able to cast the Hex Mage afterwards. Yeah.
Anyway, I think he should have kept one less wasteland out of the Ponder or Brainstorm.
Yep.
Like if he had like I don't know, Goy, Treasure Cruise or any action cards instead of the wasteland, he would be in much better spot now. Like it's very unlikely that he's gonna be able to go off through 2 wastelands without Pitting Needle, so you don't really need a third. Here comes the blast.
Countering Brainstorm. Do you like this?
Yeah, it doesn't really have that many targets. I mean, countering Treasure Cruise would be better, but it's obvious that he doesn't have it because he didn't play anything for like 3 turns.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean like
Brainstorm with Fetchland is huge, so.
At this point, Martin has to know like Jacob has only lands or some like very weak cards, so the Brainstorm is gonna be very good because you will be able to like because Jacob has a fetch land. Yeah, Jacob has a fetch land in hand, so you will be able to get rid of the bad cards you don't want. So I definitely like this Parablast.
Yeah. He got first back, and what did he draw? The right one.
That
doesn't stop the 2-1s.
2-1s with first strike.
Yeah.
Do not forget.
You're just getting
my friend. Exactly. Here we go.
That's the game. Jeez.
He really did it.
I didn't expect him to win in this game, in this fashion. But congratulations to Martin Pelican.
Yeah. He's extending into top 8, and we have to say he earned it pretty hard, right?
Yeah. That was
yeah, just screw my combo. Just put 2-1s on the table and let's do it the old school way, right?
Yeah. Alright guys, we'll be back for top 8 in about half an hour.
Yep. So we hope you enjoyed the first 8 rounds. So if you want to see the most exciting of the most exciting, stay tuned and join us during the top 8 in the half an hour. So see you.
See you then.